Well, travelers could pay more to stay in Mobile under a proposal that was before the City Council today.
Council members could vote next week to hike the lodging tax by 2 percentage points. Fox 10's Brendan Kirby has been going over this proposal.
And Brendan, where would the extra money go?
Well, Denise and Cameron, the mayor is proposing 3 main places: more money for the Tourism Bureau, as well as money that would go toward paying off debt incurred in the Civic Center redevelopment, and also helping to pay for the relocation of the airport. Guests at hotels and motels in Mobile pay an 8% lodging tax. Under a proposal before the City Council, that would rise to 10%. Separately, the council is considering replacing a $1 per room per night fee that guests pay to a tourism improvement district with a percentage charge that eventually would be 2%. Mayor Sandy Stimson plans to use up to $3 million a year from increased lodging revenue to help the Mobile Airport Authority relocate commercial flights from Mobile Regional Airport to the new Mobile International Airport under construction at Brookley. Beyond that, money would be dedicated to paying back money borrowed for a new state-of-the-art arena estimated at $300 million. Mayor Stimson says that dedicated revenue source will improve Mobile's borrowing position and put the city in a better position to handle unanticipated costs.
Let's assume, and just this is projecting, if there is a cost overrun of anticipation of the expenses being more than what we have, this is a way to lock it in so we are not going back to the citizens of Mobile and asking them to participate and helping satisfy some of these costs.
The proposal caught some council members off guard. Councilman Ben Reynolds says he wants more information about the airport funding. The council hastily called a committee meeting for Thursday on that issue. Councilman William Carroll says he had thought that the increased revenue from the lodging tax hike would pay for things like sidewalks, parks, and beautification projects.
The most important thing is to make sure that we do not lessen constituent services and do not put ourselves in a situation where we don't have those little extra facets of general funds or resources that are needed to make sure that we can help the community when it happens.
Mayor Stimson says dedicating the additional lodging tax revenue will free up other funds for the kinds of expenses that Councilman Carroll is concerned with. Under the proposed lodging tax hike, Visit Mobile also would see a windfall. The Tourism Bureau gets 33.5% of the revenue from the 8% tax. Its share would rise to 37.5%. Visit Mobile President and CEO David Clark says he supports using some of the revenue for the airport and arena because he says both projects ultimately fill hotel rooms.
I think you have to look at it in terms of, these are batteries to fuel these new assets into the future. We're into the golden ages of tourism over these next 10 years, and we need to promote these terrific new assets that are coming to market.
Kent Spike Blackenden is general manager of the Renaissance Riverview Plaza Hotel and president of the board that oversees the Tourism Improvement District. He says the lodging tax and renewal of the district have widespread support among hotel owners.
We have more support for this TID than we did the first time around 5 years ago. We have more petitions and more support from a percentage standpoint in the hoteliers.
A public hearing is set for next week on that proposal to renew the Tourism Improvement District for another 5 years. As for that Civic Center redevelopment, the city is set to receive formal bids on February 14th. That's Valentine's Day and also the date of the city's first Mardi Gras parade. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.